The previous market towers keep on setting a tone at the beginning of a new trading week. Investors are still worried about the US-China trading conflict. The previous week finished with another Donald Trump's attack on China. The US president expressed doubts that the US-China negotiations scheduled for September would actually take place. Besides, he hinted at the introduction of new sanctions on China's goods. As a result, the yuan fell almost to its 10-year low against the greenback once again. Last time the quote was so deep down during the global financial crisis. This fact increases the market fears and raises demand for safe haven assets such as gold and the yen. On the other side, oil quotes are in a downtrend. The trade dispute between the two largest oil consumers triggers concerns regarding further reduction in energy demand. Any growth of oil prices is considered as a short-term movement. Currently, they remain near the lows of 2019. Brent benchmark is trading at $58 per barrel today. Reportedly, Saudi Arabia intends to control the balance of supply and demand in the market and limit exports. This news is holding oil prices from a more sharp decline. Oil traders are waiting to hear the outcome of another OPEC Plus meeting. Moreover, the data from Baker Hughes also provided support for oil as it showed a decline in a number of active oil rigs in the United States by 6 units to 934 units in a week. Thus, it was the 6th week of negative dynamic in a row. The risk-aversion sentiment pushes investors to sell risky assets. The dollar-ruble pair started a new trading week by a growth of 30 pips to 65.55. However, the pair's upward movement is limited by the news that Fitch upgraded Russia's investment-grade rating to BBB with a stable outlook. According to the agency, the consensus economic policy of the Russian government ensures the growth of macroeconomic stability, lowers the fallout from external threats, and reducing the economy's dependence on oil prices in spite of sanctions. The euro-ruble pair keeps on trading in the previous range. The softening of the ruble was balanced by the single currency sell-offs amid Italy's policy crisis. Today, 1 euro cost 73 rubles 20 kopecks. Watch our next video to find out more about Europe's events. Subscribe to InstaForex TV channel and be informed of the latest news from financial markets. See you!